welcome to News at 11 with Tomorrow Today. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, Kasagu Share Village in the northern region gets big boost. Increased demand for power and non-availability of some generators in the power system results in curtailment of power nationwide. Should Ghanaians brace themselves for a mild load shedding exercise? We'll hear from Gridco. At least 25 people have been killed and 41 others injured after blast hit central Baghdad. And we'll bring you exclusive newspaper headlines by way of Tomorrow Today. Details coming your way shortly. Do stay. Hello, welcome once again. You're watching News at 11 with me, Michael Uti. Let's now take a look at the news in detail. Over 3,000 women and their families in the Kasagu Share Butter Village in the Kasagu district of the northern region have been empowered to create wealth for themselves through a financial assistance package offered by the Canadian government through the Lundin Foundation. The support, which is in the form of technical assistance, will result in the expansion of the village and improve the finishing of products manufactured by the women of Kasagu. Meet Fusena Nasabielo. For 50 years of her life, she has not known any other profession apart from the collection of share nuts and processing them into butter. Each day, she strolls across fields such as this in search of share nuts that are falling off trees. She lost her husband about 5 years ago, but even before his passing, she was the economic backbone of her family. Fusena spends almost all her time in bushes at the risk of snake bites in search of the next bread for her 6 children. Sometimes, her back-breaking work only yields her a calabash full of share nuts, which is sold for 2 cedis in the Tamale market. Fusena Nasabielo is a reflection of what most women in Kasago do during the dry season when they are not farming. Sometimes the season extends for months on end, and these women and their families are forced to migrate south to serve as farmhands. In the savanna belt of Ghana's northern region, the Harmattan season has set in strongly. Many of the farmlands have dried up. All the trees have withered their leaves, and it's quite impossible to have any food crops around this time, except for the share tree that is able to withstand the Harmattan. As such, has become the economic life of many of the people in this region. Unfortunately, for years, these women and children who depend on the share tree for survival have continued to use the crude methods, deriving very little economic value from the share crop. However, with the coming of CCAF Ghana Limited, things are beginning to change. Share nut collectors numbering about 2,500 now have a ready market for their nuts. The other advantage is that they do not have to travel for miles to the market. The organization is located right in their community.
With the investment from Injaro Agricultural Capital Holdings and technical assistance from Lundin Foundation of Canada, we hope to expand our business. Our business strategy is tied up to the development of the communities where we operate. We work with 2,500 women, and with this investment, we are able to buy bigger machines, and the more we produce, the more women we are going to employ. And employment is very important for this area of Ghana.
Since its inception 10 years ago, CCAF has become the lifeline of the Kasago community.
Canada has been in Ghana from the very beginning. We've had a strong partnership and a strong development program since 1957. We've invested something close to $1.5 billion in Ghana. And we're very pleased with the result. We're delighted to be part of this project. I think it's one of the true success stories that we've been involved in.
Hitherto, The women were accustomed to the traditional way, which would usually take several hours. But with mechanization in sight, the process is set to improve tremendously. The Canadian team toured the facilities of CCAF to inspect the work being done by the women. CCAF's products, which are the Tamale range of cosmetics, are widely used across the region as well as the country, and even at the regional Tamale airport, it is featured prominently on shelves. As the sun sets on another Harmattan day, the women of Kasago sing and dance in the twilight with the hope that tomorrow will be filled with promise. Michael Lutti reporting for Metro TV News, Kasago. Stories in here, plus several other social political issues. Thank you for watching the late edition. My name is Michael Lutti. Have a good night.